Hey friends, so in this video I'm going to show you how I achieve one of my most favorite natural hairstyles, this beautiful, fluffy, defined braid out. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this style, just keep watching. So I'm starting off on freshly washed and deep conditioned hair. My hair is about 75% dry. I prefer not to do this style on soaking wet hair just because it increases the dry time, and I'm not a fan of sitting under the dryer, so this just makes the dry time a little bit quicker. So as you can see, I'm just separating my hair into smaller workable sections, and this just helps once you start the style to make the process a little bit more manageable. And as you'll see, I have completed the majority of my hair, so I'm going to show you the front section. And here I'm applying my Shea Butter Cantu leave-in. I love this stuff so much, and as you can see, I'm applying a pretty generous amount because that section is pretty large, and I just want to make sure that all my strands are coated. And so I'm going in with my modified Denman brush and just making sure that all my tangles are out. And as you can see, I'm starting from the root and working my way up. And so next I'm going to apply this Camille Rose Almond Dry Twisting Butter. Love this stuff too. It's super moisturizing, very creamy, and it smells really good. And so I'm applying that as my moisturizer. So the last product that I'm going to use is the Main Choice. Doesn't get much better than this. And so this is a great sealant. I love this stuff. It makes your hair super shiny, and it also helps to eliminate frizz. And so I'm starting off at the root, and what I'm going to do is just start braiding down as tightly as possible. And what you want to remember when doing this is to finish with the exact same strands that you begin with. So even when you get to the bottom of your braid and you may run out of hair in one of those sections, you don't want to borrow hair from another section, just because when it's time to take the braids down, it can create tangles, and then that creates frizz, and that can just ruin everything. So I'm just braiding my hair all the way down to the ends, and so I'm going to smooth that out and detangle with my Denman brush again. And as you will see, I am trying to find those original 3 strands that I started with so that I can continue braiding all the way down to the ends. So now I'm just applying a perm rod. I really like the size curl that I get with the pink ones. And this is the completed style. I have about 13 braids all over my head. So I'll sit under the dryer for a little bit and let the rest air dry. So my hair is completely dry. It's really important to make sure that your hair dries all the way through when you're doing this style, to make sure that it's not frizzy and it's as defined as it can be. So I'm just removing the perm rods, and I have already started to unravel the braids, but I'm just showing you here in the front, just trying to take my time and not create any unnecessary frizz or tangles. And you can also coat your hands with coconut oil, and so that will help eliminate frizz as well when you're doing the takedown. And so I found some better lighting, And here is the completed, not completed, but almost completed look. So you can see that it's very defined and shiny. And so I'm going to go through now and create some volume. So this is probably the most important part of the style, just because you can completely ruin it here if you separate your hair too much or you create too much frizz. And here you can see that my shrinkage is crazy. But basically I'm just going through and trying to separate the larger sections into smaller sections, being careful not to separate it too much. And one method I use is I kind of just pull down on a section and try to find where it naturally separates. So I just go through and try to create as much volume for however I'm feeling that day. And here you can see the difference in the two sides. So I'm just going through and continuing to add more and more volume. And of course you can add as much volume as you like, but for the first day I try not to create too much because I know that with every day my hair is going to get bigger and bigger. And there you have the completed style. I hope you all found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And be sure to subscribe for more hair tutorials and hit the like button if you like what you saw. Thanks. Bye.